Greetings and welcome, one and all. So glad you made it. Hope you are doing awesome. I'm Havage. You guys are you guys, and we're about to play some hardcore vanilla Minecraft. Let's get to it. It's a Monday for me. Hope whatever day it is for you, you're doing awesome. Think back to the last weekend. Was it a good one? Did you go out and have some adventures? Did you live all of your life hardcore as if it's the only one you got, so take care of it? That's how we do. All right. I think this will give us enough. Look at that. Almost perfect. Oop. Now, boom, boom. Okay. As I recall, we have some torches out. Um, I honestly, I don't remember leaving the torches. I don't remember. Oh, I guess we're just hanging out in here? Huh. This is just where we were at, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of was up in the air at the end of the last episode as to whether I would continue on. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Um, or just leave as is. And I think we all know what happened there. I know this Enderman is so cliche, I guess. You just kind of. Everybody always says Endermen are getting in their way and trying to make you look at them. He just embraced all that. I was like, yeah, I'm just going to go with it. Oh, did you get stuck in a. I don't even know if they can get stuck in a spider web. What's going on? What's really going on? I didn't know they could get stuck in spider webs. It's kind of funny. Huh. Now we know. Oh. Got new stuff. Some lapis. Take that. So yeah, I usually do a little better job of catching folks up who may be here for the first time or have not viewed in a while. And after the weekend, why don't we go take a ride in the Wayback Machine and say, um, it's not too way back, but we have spent recently a bunch of time getting our drowned farm together, getting our trident. It was really kind of the last 2 weeks of activity was all getting materials, doing the construction, running the farm, all that stuff. And um, the last couple episodes of just getting to and then chilling out in this abandoned mine have been really nice. Kind of gets back to the fun, cruising around part of Minecraft that I do enjoy, and I think a lot of it. You know, we all enjoy fresh starts in Minecraft. As much as we may hate to die, the beginning of the game is awesome when you have that possibility of getting killed. You don't have all the security. But it's also, I think, because you haven't started to spread yourself out when you're playing at the beginning of the game, right? Most of the stuff that people go, man, I always get sick of Minecraft. It gets so tedious. It's a sandbox, so any of that is of your own design, right? You if you find that you're doing the same thing all the time in Minecraft, it's because you're making yourself do the same thing in Minecraft all the time. And I'm as guilty of that as anybody else. Um, and it's the big projects and things like that that yeah, they look awesome. That's why we do them, and they're fun to do in and of their own right. And I plan to do a whole lot more. Um, but they do lock you into, I gotta go, do this grind of gathering resources to get what I need to make that happen, or um, I gotta make another transport system to get back and forth. And certainly, as a lot of folks know, there's a lot of stuff that you can do um, to change or minimize that. For instance, Roof of the Nether. Um, a lot of people like to go up there. I don't. I am not fundamentally opposed to it as some people get to. Um, if that's what you want to go for. I just know for me, part of the content of the game is making a cool looking nether transport system that makes use of the game functionality and still has threat of mobs coming up and surprising me, getting attacked, getting uh, ultimately the potential for death. Right? That is huge. Some of my non-YouTube but longest term, most elaborate developed worlds and all that kind of stuff, I've lost in the Nether in otherwise fairly mundane activities, flying around or something like that, where you're just doing your thing and boom, it happens. And you know, it's not the hey, I got 200 pieces of um, this or that material automatically without having to work for them that I remember over the years after I'm done playing a Minecraft world. I remember the spectacular deaths that I never saw coming. It was like, oh, how did that even happen? Those are the things that keep me coming back here year after year after year. So it's really fun. I guess roundabout way of saying it's really fun to find myself back just cruising around, at least for a few episodes here. And I'm not planning on doing this forever or anything like that. We've got a huge list of various builds, projects, advancements, all kinds of stuff we need to get to. But consider this a little abandoned mine vacation. We're just zipping around, getting some resources, and it's always got a benefit, right? We're picking up a lot of coal, which is what we were really short on. Um, that was our most. Okay, this is where the hole, one of them was that we were cutting back and forth over the top, and look at that, we're back. Kind of to the main section here. I don't think those are holding anything up or part of our ability to get around up top. Let's put a light there. This is the other fun part of getting lost in abandoned mine shafts is once you begin to connect everything back together, and it all starts to then look the same because they begin to all get, for a while there, it's like, oh, this is the only one that's been cleared out. I can tell. Then you end up with just a tangled town of cleared up hallways. That's why a lot of the times they'll take the extra time to take down a 1 or 2 wide wall and just open up those hallways, so that you can try to get the longer distance views of where you're going and what which way you may be headed in relation to where your chests are and all that kind of stuff. Because I didn't start this particular bit with any real consideration for where we were at or going. As you guys saw, it's like, I know we left torches. I don't know what they were pointed to, but they were there. Alright, let's get that down. So far today, haven't seen much in the way of loots. Yeah, it'll change up in this little area though. Nope, just a room. The room at the end of the hall. Okay, shovel, as we talked about in one of these recent ones. I do go a little more aggressive in the clearing of dirt and gravel in the abandoned mines, just in case it connects you back out to other hallways or things like that. Speed up the old process. Here's our circle complete back to our little deal, and that's gonna be handy, I think, because we are pretty full. It's another one of those moments where it just seems very quiet and still. Not sure what's going on. Kind of had the everything opened up this morning, doors and windows and all that, just to keep things cool. It got hot here this weekend. It was, I mean, not like, oh, I can't go outside, it's too hot, but after the last few weeks where it's really felt pretty fall-like, it was a bit back to summery. Alright. Goodies. Probably missing some double stacks there. We can try. Ooh, we got rid of the gold. That's a new one. Lapis, a little tougher. Boom and boom. Any of these go? I guess the rails I didn't try. string and not bad. Now, can we get back to wherever it was we were just working at? Hope we find at least some chests or something, huh? Kind of getting robbed here. Alright. Let's snack up here. There were at least some zombie sounds at one point, right? So maybe all this will open up to be something nice. Come on. This seems rather unexciting. Got some upstairs though. Boom, boom. Oh, come on. Get it. Nothing there yet. Let's do this. That's pretty lame. Why didn't I just clear this out? And where are those zombies at? So many questions. I hear you, zombies. Not seeing you, though. Anything down here? No. Um... Well... There we go. This was just our little zombie hole under the stairs. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, I think we kind of dealt with all that. This is just back up to our stairs. Nice little pocket here amid the deep slate. Now that it's efficiency 5, doesn't even seem that painful. Remember when we were first starting on our basement and had that big section of deep slate to get out? Ugh. Just a little dark, but I don't know that this goes anywhere. Let's get those. That went to bedrock, but I don't know why we didn't take these out. Will now. Alright. Here. Right? Wait, is this just what I did? No, I'm lost. Wow. We need the little hallway that goes to the double turn, right? So we did the little button hooky thing there. What is this, though? Did I change something? Ooh, seems dark. Um, There's a torch. That's all it is. Got lots of areas here. Ooh, I like that. Where are we here? Is this the... Ah! All of this is so familiar, but not at all. I think this was up higher than we want. No, no, no. Oh, wait. No. Shoot. Oh, it was days ago. Maybe here? Maybe down more? We might have to start redstone in this stuff. Oh, hey, look. We found it. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, that was confusing. Maybe. Got a couple. Cobble can go back here. Yeah. The iron come from a mob? What was the story on that? String. So we'll go there. Excuse me. Alright. Let's try this way again. I think we've got a lot like this hallway. Let's just go straight here. So we're going straight back down. just gonna go stop this little flood if I can. Axe. You're just one of the cute spiders. You don't even have any venom. Oh. This seems like a too high area, maybe, that I want to maintain. Just push this wall back a few more there. Because gold. Alright, this is where treasure is going to be. Just feels like all of that should be a spider spawner area, maybe. I'd like to get up on top of it. There they are. Oh. It seemed like he dropped down, right? Maybe it was just nested up here. Where are you, you little spawner? Oh, here we go. Oh, there it is. Okay, so now I did say for science we want to try to save one of these, right? Okay. And then one up here. I may struggle a bit. I played some Stardew during the NFL stuff yesterday, and as you guys may see, I don't just automatically have the same toolbar set up. I know mine's It's nothing crazy like, oh, I have to have it like this, but I know it's a little different than the way a lot of folks set up their Minecraft toolbar too. Um, and in Stardew, for whatever reason, pickaxe is always three. That's its spot. And since I've been playing that a little bit, I may try to break some bricks with with my torches here. Apologies in advance. I am back to thinking. I still don't have any immediate plans. I'm kind of still stuck on the fear that the PC, the infamous PC that cost a slow cooker, may be doomed. Um, I think in the maybe even today. I don't know. We'll see. Um, I really should order. Excuse me, a little burpee. Um, I really should order. I think I'm down to the fact that I have two different monitors. Um, both are HD monitors, but I think one has 4K capability and one doesn't. And they're both Samsung, maybe? Don't quote me on that. They could be, I don't know. It's one of the S's, Sony's or something. Anyway, I kind of I hear a lot of these plops, and I don't understand what Where's my thread? There's one of them. There's another one of them. So, sorry. Um, yeah, so I think that a lot of the just panic type shutdowns may be view resolution-y stuff. And I haven't done anything more on it since beginning of summer, I think was when we first started looking at that. But as has always been stated here, I would definitely at some point like to get to doing streaming in addition to or somehow in conjunction with the recorded videos that are out for content. Because as I've said, you guys' comments are awesome. They totally make this fun and a great thing to be doing. But I like that idea of hardcore Minecraft as a community, and there's so many people that have that same kind of outlook towards games and game experiences that uh, be cool to be playing and have that. The other pieces, I like the long time frame format, and I was thinking that with just the other day when I was yesterday. Um, Watching a bunch of football and playing, the whole time. That while I would never stream content like NFL and all that, I know way too many people get, like, oh yeah, they don't get caught the first time or the second time or whatever, and they think they're doing all good, and then at some point they get affiliate, and next thing you know, they're getting copy struck for everything, and getting nasty grams from legal departments. So I don't want any part of that. Um, that you can. It's so silly. There's so many people that are like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna stream the local foosball game, and then I'm gonna give reaction to it." And it's like we can all go watch those games on whatever our particular entertainment package is. there's no need to put yourself in that risk. Um, so it was more for me the fun I was having with Stardew. It's like, oh man, I'd love to. Way back when we started doing YouTube stuff, I did a few Dreadmores, just as a mix it up a little bit. And of late, I've just whatever time I have, I want to play Minecraft, but some Stardew would be cool. I think that's another one of those community games where if you played it and are a fan, you're still a fan. I don't know if it's right there, but it's way up on the next to Minecraft most value for dollar in terms of time played of any game I've ever bought. I don't know how much it cost anymore. $10 maybe at the time it came out. It wasn't it wasn't like a AAA game or anything like that. Um, when I got it on Steam, and Steam tells you like you played X number of hours. There are thousands of hours. Now it's a little like YouTubers saying that their Minecraft world is 7,200 game hours old or something like that. Same kind of deal in Steam. I've had Stardew open on a PC, for days at a time without actively playing it, and Steam just kind of spins the needle. But I played a lot of that game. Um, but I know there's still a lot of content that I haven't really. That's the spider, the one that's right up on me. That's the one that I don't get a one shot on. Okay, we'll listen to the poison then. But I'd love to share it with you. I like so many of these games, kind of you have your own attitude. And I think with some of my content creators that I'm a fan of, when they played Stardew, I felt like I got to know more about um, their real life interests, backgrounds, all that kind of stuff, because Stardew is so good at facilitating memories, and it's got a lot of nostalgia in it for man. Um, yeah, lost whatever I was singing about. Oh, Stardew. Yeah, it's a great memory lane kind of deal where it's vague. So, it isn't like, oh, I remember specifically doing this, and therefore this game, is that. Then everybody would have kind of the same deals, like, oh, this is your first day of school. Um, but friendships and moving and seasons and hobbies and, yeah, frankly, gardening and food prep and all of those are things that elicit particular memories in a particular way for different people. And when you have an online gaming community, which by its very nature connects people around the world with different regional backgrounds and cultures and all that kind of stuff, and then you have um, the idea of recipes and favorites and that kind of stuff, all of a sudden you're hearing how those things apply to different people around the world. I think it's awesome. So I would love to do that at some point. I don't know how soon or long. We'll see where we get to this week with this. If we dive back in to something else. But I don't know. I really, really had fun both with which of the farms was this? Oh, that was dumb. What's this one? Let's get this coal before we just bury it for all time forgotten. Be aware when you do that, hey, look, we got a farm up there. Don't just pop out your... Oh, this was the one that was floating up there, so this was good piece to break through. Oh, okay, that's just the coal hole we just made. But yeah, you don't want to make dark holes around your farms because even if you've torched it up at the height of the spawner itself, these dark areas can still allow spawns. So yeah, any interest in Stardew? Any Stardew fans out there? Feel free to drop a comment. Let me know. Me, again, I'm gonna do what I want, but that might be fun. I don't know. I do wonder in Twitch. Stardew kind of gives a weird vibe. Like I very occasionally have dropped in, and it would have to be one of those where the stream would just facilitate recording a bunch of VOD type videos because I think way more so than Minecraft, Stardew is one of those you gotta have the whole series recorded and available as like a playlist. Because you can follow along through previously watched videos again, but you can't as easily just jump in midstream and be like, oh yeah, I have a connection to this, right? You want the person recording its take all the way through and to know how did they, what was their reaction to this when they got there, that kind of stuff. So if I did stream that as kind of a side by side, because one of the things I don't want to do is just completely turn over what we have in our episodic style for Minecraft and be like, okay, well, thanks all you guys. You were awesome. Now you just get an 8-hour play session broken up into hour-long chunks and, no introductions, side things. This has a tempo and a style about it. So just like everything else, while I'm figuring out about streaming, because I don't know, I've watched a lot of streams, but I've never managed one. I don't really know how all that works from inside. So I wouldn't want to put this world or really any other hardcore Minecraft world unless it was just a, hey, we're starting off, let's see how it goes. I wouldn't want to take that chance. So I still don't think that besides now potentially another cave spider farm, spawner, whatever, that we've found any treasure today, have we? Also realizing we may be long already. Only 44. Whew, good catch. I was I'm just having fun talking and spitballing ideas and running around clearing and killing and all the rest of it that I often in this kind of mode worry that like, oh yeah, you look up and it's like hour and a half. Oh yeah, that episode went a little bit long. Um, One of the other things I've kind of been self-aware of for a while now is I haven't been doing as much in the thumbnails, and I don't know if that's just not being up in the overworld in the exploring mode or in the midst of a build that lends itself to it. Like this could be the spider. I don't know where that cave spider came from. Oh, we're out of torches. Okay. He just kind of dropped down on us, and I wouldn't think he came. Hmm. uh, how did we get here? So we're going to spend the rest of the episode trying to get home. All right, this is a torch. Looks like a landmark. This one we came, was it here and then straight back? No. I'm lost again. Is anybody surprised? That's, come on. Oh no, we don't have torches. I forgot. Ah! We're closer to being up. You guys are probably like, no, don't turn there. Here. 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 Ha 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 ha. It can be taught. So yeah, no, not much in the way of recent homemade thumbnails, and in part, I think the YouTube algorithm or whatever has done a really good job recently. Props where props are due. Algorithm, you're awesome. Good job. Um, these no, not the granite. Get that a little closer, and not andesite. Do I have any andesite in here? There we go. Everything else, probably not the deep slate, but whatever. And then try. Can't get strings. That can go. Those maybe. Boom. Oh, we were full, so we won't take any stone back out. Do we want to do a double? I think we will take all the torches for the next one. All right, well, on the brink of what could have been a really long episode, I think we're going to cut this one pretty quick. Is there anything else? I'm really trying not to do much extra with the bow. It's not going, we see cave spiders and things like that, and it takes a little ding, but it's not going down too far. I think, if I remember correctly, it was 33. It's in that ballpark, 33 or so levels to do our bow repair. And then we'll have to repair I think we have one pick switched out. These have a little ding here and there. Not too bad. So, yeah, we'd like to just keep stacking up a little bit of levels as we get experience here. Um, yeah, it's kind of where we stand. While we're not waiting for XP, let's do a quick look here. We are at day 786. That was one of the things I wasn't sure of. And then let's just take a look at some of the stats. Up to 52k damage. It's always nice when it's a double and a factor. That's a good difference. Um, just kind of looking. That's about right. It's amazing. Like the other day, there was one of the headset ones, so we picked up another extra episode. But I think this is episode maybe 183 or 4, and we're at 189 on the games quit. So we really are pretty close. Aside from a few like little technical hiccups and things like that, we haven't broken those outside the episode count too much. Um, Anvils. We don't have a beacon yet. Haven't even made a blast furnace or campfire. Furnaces seem low, but again, a lot of that we've been doing full stack, so we don't have the interactions, right? We just let them cook. So a good number, not all of them by any means, but a good number of that 621 is full 64s or even more. The automated furnaces below. Sometimes we aren't even looking at the furnace; we're just going into the chest. So that means you're doing it right. A little bit of stone cutter. I haven't done any smoking. Don't smoke. Um, Chanting, jumping. Almost 10,000 mob kills themselves. That speaks a lot to the lack of, really an Enderman farm. Which at some point, you'll notice I haven't said that on here. It scares me. I haven't done much in the end. The farm itself, cool, no problem. It's that water stream going down to the edge of the void to get low. And I'll tell you right now, whenever we do that, I'm not pushing to the very edge. I'm gonna try to have a little window there because losing the world, it can happen so quick. It scares me. Um, anyway, we have half a day of sneak villagers, almost 8 days of playing. That's pretty good, right? That's about 4 full work weeks of now. Granted, we've gone through a bunch of worlds. This one's still babe a little bit, but starts to feel get better. Um, anyway, there's all that. Let's quickly. I'm doing this because um, the episode's a little short and we haven't looked in a while. So I'm just going to give you guys a chance to kind of glance. If you're interested in any of these things, we'll just kind of go across the top here. So things broken, items crafted, torches, planks, sticks, and paper. But planks above all else. Tons used. It's getting there. Come on, Netherite. You're going to catch our diamond picks. Um, Everything else already. Shovel because we got to sand. We did a little sand harvesting there, but mainly we didn't do anything until there. Oh, I guess that was building. That's crazy, though. Huh. Our drowned farm was big, but I'm surprised that it is so much bigger than any of the others. I mean, I guess we had a pretty balanced mix in the darkroom creeper farm. So picked up netherrack, sand, stone, and bricks, and dropped a lot of netherrack. Go figure. And last but not least, mobs. Oh, now I'm gonna forget its name again. The winter skeleton thing. I went and looked it up. Um, Zombies pretty low. Yeah, aside from our farms and lava and regular slimes, 1,500 regular slimes, 1,590 lava slimes, 1,100 Endermen, 250 drowned, and again, um, within 3 or so, I would say we got our second trident. We weren't jamming it up the last time we were there, and we got that second trident that was in much better shape. So that was the one we actually used. So roughly two in the end, and I didn't really check to see how many drowned we'd killed prior to starting the farm. Um, but I'm guessing it was a hair under 250. I'd say we probably were significantly above 50 drowned in the history of the world up to that point, and it wasn't until we had the farm going that we got our first trident, and now we've got two, and I think that ratio will continue. But right now, approximately one in every 125 or so. Um, my hope is that the longer we have the farm, as we need more or anything like that, we'll see that we're getting them at a quicker clip. But we'll see. Creepers, they are one of our lead dogs, 2,320. What was Enderman? 1,100. So they creepers are the one. We want all that dynamite goodness. Now, why can I not think of the stupid skeleton winter guy's name? I got it. I had it between episodes, and now it's gone again. I don't know why I always struggle to remember it. But it is the other. So we got 3 mobs left to kill. And wait, four mobs left to kill. The Wither, the 2 Guardians, and the what is his stupid name? You guys know. Anyway, we'll get them. So that's a quick recap by the numbers. Let's go ahead and save this up. I want to thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. Another fun run in the mine. We've got at least, I mean, who knows how many more as we kind of play around down here, figure these things out. Ultimately, I mean, we still got exploration as long as we go straight down that hallway. To the left of where all our chests are, we've got tons of dark area down there that we can still explore around. Once we kind of wrap all that up, we'll probably do a little bit of time around the various spawners that we have. We got 2 zombie and a cave spider at the moment. And I think, depending on their heights and all that kind of stuff, we'll probably try to set up farms for all of those that could kind of be a circuit. In the previous one, whatever world that was, where we kind of did the demo, we had two spawners within sight of each other, right? We stood right in the middle, and they could both run and drop down. And we put them in the same place. I think the other way to do that is to create these spawner, within the mine, identify all of them, make them all into farms, and be able to just kind of come and hang out and let all of them run for a while, and then kind of do a circuit amid the spawners themselves to see, just to gather up the XP and loot and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's something to do, something to build up and kind of make an area dedicated to it, and maybe that will be an early perimeter type area where we can gradually, once we set up the farms and have them going, we can gradually start to work out and around and away from them. Anyway, we've now made it to an hour. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Hope you're back on board for more of the hardcore vanilla fun this week. We'll see where the week takes us, but at least for starting, we're going to stay hanging out here in this abandoned mine, cleaning it up and turning it into something cool, hopefully filling our pockets with more and more loot as we go. Stay awesome. Take care of yourselves and one another, and get on outside. I hope it's as beautiful where you are as it is for me. I'm going to enjoy it off and on, and we'll see if I'm back for more today or not. Kind of enjoying the little bit lighter load too. But I'm also having fun. So we'll see by the time this one loads up and everything else is done. Till then, take care. Bye now.